welcome to Cafe Noma and welcome to our reaction to ZAZ, and we are going to react to the song Trop Sensible. Let's get started with our reaction to this song. This is our first time single take honest reaction to this song, requested by our patron Martin.
Oh, sensible.
Okay.
T'es trop sensible, c'est vrai, et les autres voient pas qui tu es. Trop sensible, je sais, moi aussi ça a failli me tuer. T'es trop sensible, c'est vrai, et les autres voient pas qui tu es. Trop sensible, je sais, moi aussi ça a failli me tuer. Tu t'angoisses, tu paniques, t'es en crise quand tu te prends en plein cœur. Sans pouvoir l'exprimer tout de suite, c'est trop fort, ça ferait peur. Solitaire dans ton monde, tu chantes aux étoiles et câlines la terre. Tu sens notre mer qui gronde, à bout de force mais ne peut plus se taire. Tu sens la souffrance comme une bombe, le tic-tac en sourdine. Les puissants qui nous mènent à la tombe et se moquent de notre sort en prime. J'aimerais te dire que ce monde des villes finira par se réveiller, mais j'ai bien peur que ça ne tienne qu'à un fil. Mais rassure-toi, toi tu seras sauvé. T'es trop sensible, c'est vrai, et les autres voient pas qui tu es. Trop sensible, je sais, moi aussi ça a failli me tuer. T'es trop sensible, c'est vrai, et les autres voient pas qui tu es. T'es trop sensible, je sais, moi aussi ça a failli me tuer. Avec ta petite gueule d'ange, tu nous fais voir des masques colorés. Tous ces gens qui te croient innocents, mais toi tu voyages dans l'obscurité. Avec ta petite gueule d'ange, tu laisses croire et ne semble qu'indiquer que dans ta tête y a que des fleurs, des sourires, des papillons et du chevanier. Je ressens ta souffrance, je la vois, je l'écoute. Être enragé, déchu, c'est normal, mais ce n'est pas la seule route. C'est à toi d'exprimer ta beauté, d'éclairer de tes yeux. Si autour de toi rien ne brille, à toi d'être fort et d'y croire pour eux. Dans ce monde qui fourmille de fantômes, on t'en fera des croche-pieds. Cherche en toi cette lumière au cœur d'ange humain est bien plus beau de ce qui n'y paraît. Ne laisse pas l'ignorance te duper, ne crois pas à leurs mensonges. Ils te donnent ce qu'ils peuvent, ce qu'ils ont, existe en toi bien plus que ce qu'on t'a inculqué. T'es trop sensible, c'est vrai, et les autres voient pas qui tu es. Trop sensible, je sais, moi aussi ça a failli me tuer. T'es trop sensible, c'est vrai, et les autres voient pas qui tu es. T'es trop sensible, je sais, moi aussi ça a failli me tuer. T'es trop sensible, c'est vrai, et les autres voient pas qui tu es. Trop sensible, je sais, moi aussi ça a failli me tuer. T'es trop sensible, c'est vrai, et les autres voient pas qui tu es. T'es trop sensible, je sais, moi aussi ça a failli me tuer.
Oh, this sounded good. This sounded really good, but it seems like it's very sad and intense.
Yeah, somber,
whatever's
something intense.
happening. Oh, I could be mistaken, but this is like the European version of Pink. You know, the couple of songs of Pink which sound so similar to this one. I mean, if you've heard Pink, then you'll know what I'm talking about. So this sounds like the European version of Pink. The last song I listened to it, and now this one sounds like she's a European Pink.
European Pink.
Yeah, this was good. This was really, really good. She really highlighted her versatility as an artist, I think she also plays the guitar while singing because it sounded that way in this one. Last one I'm not sure, but this one sounds like she's playing the guitar and also singing at the same time. So she's extremely talented and she sounds good. She really sounds good. I only wish I understood the language what she was singing in. Because this sounded quite close to her heart. It sounded personal. It sounded close to her heart. It sounded sad. It sounded intense, but beautiful at the same time, nevertheless. And the European Pink.
And the European thing. I like her voice. Her voice is good. Her voice is adorable. When you listen to it, you want to listen more and more and more. It's like that. So I like her voice. Both of us, while listening to it and craving to know what exactly is going on, I realized so many languages we have made reactions. So many songs in different languages we have made reactions.
Especially the initial years. After that,
now it has been
once patrons
so
came,
much of English.
It's been mostly guided by the labels, I'm assuming, and the labels are dominated by the most dangerous places on earth, namely US and UK. So you get a lot of requests which at times you wonder why it's requested, but it's sad.
Yeah, it's not for the music.
Yeah, and I've always been honest enough. I'm not here to lick anyone's ASS. When I feel like it, I definitely go overboard, but at the same time that's me, and I'm always honest and unbiased, and I say it as it is. Just because a song is requested by somebody, whether it's a long-term subscriber or a patron or whatever, doesn't mean we have to sit here and say, oh, we liked it. There's so many songs about drugs made in the most dangerous place in the world, America.
And
So
also
many
alcohol.
songs. So many songs about drugs. So many songs about domestic abuse, insulting women, demeaning women all the time. It's ridiculous. So, while they may enjoy it in the West, especially the males over there, the men over there enjoy music like that. For me in India, it's like, for me personally, I'm sure in India also there are people who are just like the American men, as vulgar, cheap and filthy as them, mentally especially. So with 1/5 of the American population having a mental problem, you understand that why it's the most dangerous place in the world. Forget about the rapes and shootings and all that. Murders, drug overdose, deaths and victims. That all is separate. Just the mental problem makes it the most dangerous country in the world. So when I listen to music like this, it's sad that we don't hear more of it on YouTube, don't get requested more of it on YouTube. This itself was quite sad and intense. So while I'm saying this itself may be one of those typical American songs.
Yeah, in another
That's
language.
why I'm calling her the European Pink after listening to this.
The kind of this definitely, since we are revisiting on our channel also our old reactions, and we are putting them for people to go through, watch them again, or those
We've
who are
been
coming
getting
new.
plenty of requests from our family members, friends, and very old subscribers who've been around for a while now. Even before Inoma existed, they've been with us. So they've been saying, where have all these things gone?
They're losing sense of
So
the kind of things
we've-
that we wanted to do
We've tried to.
we did.
Of course, we can't put most of them on because you have so many rules on this platform, and of course, we also don't want to put it back on. But we're trying. We're trying to, because those people have been with us for ages, much before most of you guys have. So, we definitely want to put some of it. Our life on YouTube is pretty short. So anytime we may be quitting, anytime we may be forced to leave. So before we leave, we want to give our long-term subscribers and friends, well-wishers, something to cheer them at least. And we have so many videos, even from our earlier channels. So we want to put some of them. I hope you enjoy them too.
You know, part of the achievements for this channel would be one of the things that we have. We
That
must
we
be
are
we must be the
longest
only channel.
channel for
it's
reactions on YouTube.
Maximum number of reactions, maybe.
Longest couple at least.
Yeah, and a maximum number of songs that we have covered, and that in that too, maximum number of languages that we have reacted in. Because
That for
whether
sure.
it was Mongolian, whether
For
it is
sure.
Indonesian, whether it is Tagalog,
But these guys
Philippine,
don't know that,
whether it is
because
Thai, whether it is
Most of these guys have no clue about that
Yeah.
side of us.
whether it was from the Middle East, Arabic, whether it was German, whether it was Sami language, whether it is French, whether it is Brazilian, Portuguese, German, of course, whether it is Hindi and several Indian languages too.
Chinese.
Chinese, of course, there was a whole catalog of Chinese. So the kind of languages we have, even Japanese, the kind of languages that we have covered on our channel.
South Korean.
Yes, South Korean. It's been massive. Maori from us, New Zealand, Australia. So many things that we have covered on one channel. Both of us being
Not this channel, even
not just
earlier.
this, even
And
our sister concern.
we stopped those channels, yeah.
Wow, this has been an amazing journey.
Long
This just
ago.
reminded
because
me
of
of all
laws,
that.
because of laws on YouTube.
The things,
And the discrimination
the kind of,
for reactions
policies
in
they
other
keep changing.
languages, in other
Yeah.
music.
I know how many views may be coming to this, so it's pointless even sitting and talking about your journey
No,
on a channel.
it's
on
not
a song like
pointless.
this.
It's not
But yeah.
pointless because the guys who come here and who understand English, they need to know why we don't listen to more of this. It's not requested. It's not requested enough. So if you have requests like these, definitely check out our Patreon page or request them in the comments. We would love to take them up sometime or the other. We have very little time on YouTube, really, with all that's happening in our lives. So we may not be able to take it. I mean, we have thousands of requests literally to do, and we can't do them. Really, we've reached that point where we can't do them. Sadly, we realize we can't go through.
Trying
all
our
of them.
best. That's
We,
all.
we've definitely tried more than anyone else on this platform to do all the requests we get. That's it for this one though. Pink. Dear Mr. President, listen to that song. You know why I said this one sounds like European Pink.